Wow. Happy Monday, everybody. So I have not even got finished putting together the vlog video to post for Hurricane Helene, which came in last week. Because I just haven't had time to get to it, and I've started on it, and what do you know? Hurricane Milton is already on the way, and they are saying it is going to basically hit Tampa directly. Oh, wow. So last night, this showed the track coming in to Sarasota about through here. Now it shows it doing this. Oh my Lord. So that's the line of the storm. I live right here. Okay. No wonder. So this morning they have already issued Hillsborough County zones A and B mandatory evacuation. I am currently in zone B. And now I see why. I just did some research on a Florida topographical map. I am 9 meters above sea level where I'm at, which is 29 feet roughly. So we're gonna see what happens. The storm, like it's projected 8 p.m. Wednesday hitting here, and it's 11:45 in the morning on Monday. So we'll see how tomorrow and the rest of today goes. But as of right now, I plan to ride it out here. My biggest concern is an extended power outage due to storm damage. Like I said, 29-ish feet above sea level. I mean, and I did some mapping this morning. I'm at 1.1 miles from the water. So like straight line distance from where I live to the closest water edge is 1.1 miles. But water would have to come over Bayshore and all the way down through all these neighborhoods and everything and snake its way up towards Del Mabry to hit me. So I'm going to just keep an eye on things, and as of right now, I'm planning to stay here and give you as much coverage as I can of Hurricane Milton. So yeah, well, stay tuned.
Well, we're taking Carbon for a walk. Here it is Monday night. Yeah. I don't even think our current weather is affected by the storm because it's still about 650 miles away, but it's been very gray and eerie and just gloomy all day today. They have called for evacuation of zones A and B in Hillsborough County, which I'm technically in zone B. According to the map, the zone map, the fence here and around the entire complex is the border between A and B. So I'm in B, and A is the other side of this fence. But like I said, they've called for evacuation. There are plenty of cars still here, but there's not nearly as many cars as would be here on the average Monday night. So a lot of people so far have already chosen to evacuate. I am 99.5% sure I'm not going to evacuate. The storm currently is the second most powerful storm on record. It's a Category 5, over 180 miles an hour. Like I said, it's still about 670 miles away, and it's tracked. It changes every couple hours. Like at 2 o'clock today, it was going to hit directly into MacDill Air Force Base, and like 5 o'clock today, it was going to hit like 10 miles north of me. So it keeps changing. We'll see what happens. I'd rather be on the northern side of the storm than the southern side, so I hope it doesn't continue to go up, but we'll see how it goes. Right now they're projecting like 15 feet almost of storm surge, which I don't know. I've been doing math all day to figure out how it would work with where I live. I did some straight line distancing on Google, and I'm 1.1 miles from the water, which would be in that direction. straight south that direction, about 4.7 miles from the water, which would be like the coast along MacDill Air Force Base. And then if you were to go directly that direction, another 1.3 miles, you'd hit the bay on that side. So we got Hillsborough Bay that way towards Bayshore, and Tampa Bay towards that way towards West Shore. So kind of surrounded by water here. And according to an elevation map of Florida, I'm 9 meters above sea level right here, which is around 29 feet, give or take. So in theory, 15 feet of storm surge, I'd be fine. But some projection maps today called for my area of Del Mabry to have potentially 3 to 4 feet of water. So I don't know. I still don't think the building is in any real danger, but I am considering taking my car and maybe leaving it somewhere high up, one of the parking garages, or at like one of our work facilities where I know it doesn't flood, and then I just take an Uber home tomorrow and then wait the storm out. Originally the storm was going to come at like 2 a.m. Wednesday. Now it's going to come 2 p.m. Wednesday. Now it's going to come at like 2 a.m. Thursday. So it's slowing down. At least that was the last numbers I saw. So I don't know. I might wait it out here with no car. This way my car can't possibly flood. But then I'm stranded here with no car if something really goes down. So I don't know which I want to do, right? Anyway, I'll update tomorrow as we see more tracks come in, and hopefully I'll be able to film all kinds of amazing hurricane footage here of this thing that's going to be history in the making. So wish us luck. Carbon, are you done? Come on. Well, I was going to go to Walmart and get some last minute provisions, or more like snacks, but they have closed the doors completely. They closed it last night at 9 o'clock, and I figured it'd be open today for a couple hours, but nope. Pallets in front of the doors, on both doors, they are closed. Alright, so I will, there's two Publixes and a Target all around here too, so I'm gonna head to there and see if one of those are open. Well, I just got back home. Got back to the parking lot. I did end up going to Target and got a snack or two. And then I went to Publix. Of course, I bought some BOGO stuff that I've been wanting to try that they put on buy one get one free this week. So why not? Hopefully I still got a kitchen and I can actually enjoy some of it. But yeah, Target is closing at 3 o'clock today. Publix was closing at 3 o'clock today, and I assume not opening at all tomorrow. So yeah, there'll be a lot of things shut down tomorrow, just waiting for it. The original track, had it hitting here at like 2 in the afternoon on Wednesday. Now it's slowed down to the point where it's not going to be here till like 2 a.m. Thursday. But a lot of places are still shutting down tomorrow because by the time it reaches within 200 miles of us, probably we're going to start getting some bad weather. So everything will pretty much be closed tomorrow. Yeah, I think for the most part, any of the Coke facilities that are in the path of it today are shutting down by tonight and closed tomorrow. And closed mostly Thursday too. We have some plans to try to get in there and open up Thursday depending on damage, but it'll all depend on how the storm tracks and how long it takes to get across the state. But anyway, I am just chilling, I guess, the rest of the day because not much is going on. The gym isn't even open, so maybe I'll just walk around the complex because I can't go to the gym. But anyway, that's today's update so far. Hey guys, well, time for my update. It's Tuesday night, 10 p.m. I just filmed this whole thing and realized I wasn't recording. So anyway, the 8 p.m. update shows the storm has shifted a little bit towards the south, now putting the landfall around Sarasota and Siesta Key.
That's good news for Tampa. We'd much rather get the northern half of the storm than the southern. Yesterday, it was projected to actually come in above Tampa, which would have caused massive storm surge here for us, and I probably would end up getting flooded here at the parking lot, or here at the condo. So if we get the northern half of the storm, we won't get the storm surge. It'll probably pull water out of the bay, actually, instead of pushing it in, and then I won't end up flooding. So then at that point, my only concern will be power outages. So, well, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, this is my update for Tuesday night. Signing off. Stay tuned.